the spirit of the mirror of truth. I can call any soul from the shadow world for you. To make them reveal the truth, you must bring me a personal item of theirs. Take one of the all-seeing eyes. Use it to examine where a soul has left the body. When you find one of their belongings, return the eye and wake me up again.
It happened 20 years ago, when I was still a simple monk. They called me to the prison to take Stefan Astor's last confession. His story shocked me. He was innocent, but couldn't prove it. I must keep the confessional seal, so I stayed silent in the court. But my prayers were heard, and Stefan wasn't executed. Soon after, my patron cardinal asked me to hide Stefan's belongings in the monastery, including what we called magical artifacts. I studied them for many years, but found nothing. A few months ago, while I was away, a delegate from Rome came to the monastery with a check. They let him in and gave him access to all the monastery's rooms. The next day, all the brothers turned into mummies. I was shocked when I came back. I called you so the Secret Service could investigate. I hid the fact that I was the one burying the monks. That's when I discovered that Stefan's artifacts were missing. I informed His Grace about the situation. You've seen my death. It's my punishment for letting an innocent man be imprisoned. There's nothing left of the kind young man in my killer. Fate was cruel to him, but I believe he can still be saved.
You couldn't save my beloved, Agent. But at least he and I can be together now. I don't blame Stefan for what happened. I'm Stefan's cousin. He always took care of me after my parents died. When I was a little girl, I fell in love with his best friend, Armand. When he grew up, he finally noticed me and felt the same. We were so happy. But Stefan didn't share in our joy. He wouldn't approve of our relationship without the Cardinal's blessing. That's why Armand and I met in secret. Armand asked me to write a letter denouncing Stefan. I shouldn't have agreed, but I felt like I couldn't say no. I accused Stefan of being a warlock and said he cast a spell on me. I used foreign paint on my hands and face. The judges thought I'd been bewitched by Stefan's black magic. That's when he was sentenced. It's terrible that this has darkened Stefan's heart enough to make him kill. Help him, Agent. I beg you.
Stefan Astor was my friend for as long as I can remember. With his support, I managed to deal with all the troubles I had. I'm the illegitimate son of the king. I needed money to live the carefree lifestyle I became accustomed to. After my father died, the treasury stopped giving me money. I quickly went into debt. I asked Stefan for help, but he refused. It wasn't the first time I'd asked him for money, and I had never paid him back before. I started to resent Stefan, so I decided to rob him. There was always a lot of jewelry in Stefan's house. He used it all to make his artifacts, but I wasn't a skilled thief, so I went to the dockside tavern to find someone to help me. That's when I met a strange dwarf named Saint Germain. Bit by bit, our plan to rob Stefan and get rid of him came together. Camilla would inherit Stefan's fortune, and I'd marry her. In return, Saint Germain wanted one of Stefan's artifacts, the Dark Essence. At the last moment, Saint Germain changed his mind. He demanded that I persuade my guardian, the cardinal, to imprison Stefan instead of killing him. He said that Stefan had to give him the Dark Essence willingly. To do this, he had to stay alive. So, Stefan left our lives for 20 years. But none of us got what we wanted. The Shadows Quarter kept me from getting Stefan's treasure. The Cardinal didn't bless my marriage, and the Dark Essence was hidden in the Maronites' monastery. You know the rest. Stefan has turned into a monster, and we're the ones to blame. Only you can save him, Agent.
My lord, take my advice. Give me to Stefan. The last Astor must know the truth.
You again? What are you doing here? You want the dark essence for yourself, don't you? Sooner or later, I'll find a way to make Stefan give it to me.
Agent, finally! I was starting to get bored. You found me, but good luck catching me. I could have killed you 1,000 times already. The mirror of truth. I'm amazed that you managed to restore it. But it's mine, so hand it over. I'm cursed, Agent. Everything I loved is gone. I'm the last Aster. My power binds me to this world. Set me free, I beg you. Take my power. Let me rest in peace.
No, not again. This won't get in my way.